next up we've got not Benji versus Pixie, but we've got Pixie versus Steve from accounting. Our losers final set. Steve, I would say, is the favorite here, especially given how he's been playing today. And he's going off with what character is that? Is that Captain Falcon? I think that's a Falcon. Do I see a Falcon? Look at all the Buckbill reference in Hercules movie. And that was a bit of a blotting for that last set that we saw. Pixie versus Benji in that last thought. Made it look very convincing, that last thought. Anyways, Steve from accounting, as always, torturing us with that ungodly long tag. There you go. Captain Falcon, I'm very curious to see how this goes. I mean, you'll see the Buzz shut out Fatality on numerous occasions. I mean, probably most notably at Civil War, taking first place. But, still, impressive. Oh, that wasn't you confirmed, but almost like the frame, looked like a frame cancelled up there. So, you can't really react to it hitting or not. Great backer. Ooh, what an vicious down air. He had the spacing right, but Pixie had the better timed air dodge. Man, that get up attack on Falcon, people say it's not good. I think it's great. It's twice on both sides. And Luma not quite dying. Pixel away. And look at that. Because of that, look at the spot that Falcon is in. Man, only because Luma didn't quite get off the ledge. That was unfortunate. Next guy's coming out. Just saying farewell to some of our new faces here. Woo! And I'm not sure if you can see Steve, but he has a game face. It's a good one. Very animated too. Not quite killing Luma again. I mean, that he couldn't really follow up, but that's the landing soft knee. I'm gonna knee because it's a move. Oh, that was a read on the spaced away recovery from Pixie. Very impressive. Just getting 2 edge guards, backer. That's it. Taking game 1 in this best of 5 set.
You're right, it does. It's a good option.
Who wants to see my face again? Who wants to see my face again? Yeah. Gameplay all got off. There you go. That's the screen you want to see. Hello. Interesting. The thing at the bottom there probably needs tags. They all super impressive. According to Lucina, I've seen his Mar. Is it Lucina? I guess we'll see. And getting right into it. Pixie up 1-0 Steve versus Steve from accounting. Specifically from accounting. Not from insert building name. Steve from accounting. That was an amazing up B which didn't get punished. And the second up B which worked. Man, what a goofy kid. Dash attack, wow. Man, I have no idea what Steve is trying to go for here. And I'm sure Pixie doesn't either. And it's working. We might be getting her footing a bit here. Pixie getting Steve into that much desired disadvantaged state. Woo! Oh, got a funky hitbox to that down air, but working. Thanks for coming, Fencer. Yeah, see you around. Nice art here. Fencer leaving the venue at the moment. Getting pretty quiet here. I mean, okay. Just gonna. We're in stream. We're in stream. All right. There's this guy.
Oh, Steve is the lead this time.
Yeah, I mean, his Lucina, I have no idea what he's trying to do with Lucina, but I'm sure because like Pixy doesn't either, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Well, it's like he's
That's
had a
Jacob.
Lucina for a while. He hasn't really used it, but
Good
his
combo.
Lucina beat JW back in the day.
really,
Yeah.
man,
Like a while ago too.
I'm out of things.
Like an entire year and a bit. It's definitely no slouch. Like he knows how to do the short hop side B nair up smash.
that goofy thing that
Yeah.
you see Marks go for, but it's only really good with Lucina.
I think what he's looking for here though is the consistent hitbox that can like kill Luma, and then also just early kills from like early hits. That's it.
Oh, what an
Up B out of shield,
beat.
very good option.
Name of the game from Steve from accounting. Well, 3 up Bs I saw being altogether pretty successful. And then going up, well not up, but tying it up. 1-1.
And the nice thing about Lucina in this matchup is if you're on a tri-plat, which is Rose's favorite stage, up B at a shield is relatively safe because you can up B to the top platform, and then you don't have any lag because you just land on it.
Yeah.
So it's actually a really decent option to kill Luma.
And apparently Rosalina.
Such as so. Yeah, and Rosalina too. At 70 when you rage.
Preferably Rosalina. What a
Interesting F smash option.
Yeah. Really
It might have been a misinput. It could have been like a perk pivot F tilt or jab or whatever.
But he also just does like dumb stuff, which works.
Yeah, well, I mean, the entire reason it works is because he's so good at being random.
I know.
You don't really know what he's gonna do, so like you have to guess, and that's the part that makes it scary.
Yeah, I'm so fun to watch Jelly's first.
I don't know. When that Luma spawned, I thought it was Mr. Saturn. It kind of looks like one.
Like this color, it's the right color, right?
I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, is that Mr. Saturn? Is Peach on screen right now?
Another force man. I'm trying to send a message there.
Barely with the dash attack on the Luma.
Yeah.
That would have been a pretty
Is
easy.
there a dash attack? It's pretty decent. What a counter!
Oh, and it actually hit too. Wow.
What a counter!
It looked like Pixie waited, but see there he went for the
Outright
side B
killer.
nair thing.
Yeah, that killed Luma, which was weird, but and forward smash out of shield. Maybe a bit stale.
I'm surprised he didn't die. I guess because already got hit by force
A
smash.
backer. You saw that backer come up with Pixy. That would have ended Steve's.
I would have murdered him.
Oh yeah.
Falling out of dash attack. Interesting.
Maybe got just some weird.
I think it was Luma positioning because Luma wasn't fully there, so Luma kind of got
being maybe a bit too early.
obscured.
The thing is, Rosalina is super floaty, so she could just wait. You won't follow her first.
Yeah.
Please.
See, there was the upbeat at the top platform I talked about. And
And-
he did it on the top platform.
and that
but
was
whipping
so
the grab,
scary.
that would have been easy death.
Yeah.
One up air, dead in hell.
Oh, this could be.
This could be it too. Nope, but jumping out.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Look
be
how
careful
close
though,
that was
because
to
if he
die.
tries to jump out
I'm not going full range.
and it happens to be a true combo, he can just die really good. But that force smash. Okay, so can he bring this back? This is best of 5, so he has like another game, even if he does drop this. But
But he really doesn't want to.
yeah, he really doesn't want to. Yeah, if you're down a game in a best of 5, it's really scary.
That was.
Iframes from the counter, dodging the last part
Yeah,
of the smash.
iframes are just like it slowing down the stall speed enough that you just fell in between Rosalina and Luma hitbox. That was so
Yeah.
strange.
Steve very brave
Look at him,
with
yeah,
his
just jumping all
offense.
around Luma, like.
Oh.
Luma, oh.
Goes for up air. Surprisingly,
Luma was in
I
that-
thought it would be better to prioritize like horizontal hitboxes so you can kill Luma.
Yeah, she was in like free fall, right? She could do anything.
Yeah. Because it's not like Lucina can juggle her like she can juggle you.
Yeah. And
You wanna risk the reversal, right?
Wondering if Pixie's gonna start raiding that more.
Scary. Like there's a couple of reads that Steve's going for that he's just doing it a little bit too early because he had the right like concept with that of a up smash, but it just he did it before Pixie decided to leave the
Yeah, look at
platform.
that forward smash there, right? Like putting it into the magnifying glass.
The fair! That's gonna be it! Oh my god, that was a good forward
2-1
like
from-
that sequence.
Pixie's saying it's still back.
Yeah. I mean she did have that until she got stage spike with the fair and then the forward smash edge guard.
I'm really curious if we'll see the switch shield from Pixie. Given the
From
stage.
Pixie, that would be
Given this, yeah,
okay.
there we go.
Okay.
It's, I mean, it's Dreamland, right? Like, you
I
get
can
your
see it, yeah.
ladders, and that's what she's good at. She's good at those ladders.
I've heard this is like somewhat of an outfit, maybe ZSS favorite. It's really like all over the place.
You know so much about these matchups that aren't shown. That's all you match by.
Well, I mean, I play more characters.
Yeah,
than
right, that
just,
comeback was
like,
crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy comeback.
Comeback, I'm gonna say Array. Array, that comeback was crazy.
Yeah, it really was. Oh, I just realized I went like more characters. I just realized I went more characters because I usually just go Bayo. I went Bayo, Kirby, ZSS,
And Young and trying to get. Ooh, this is dangerous. And yeah, just Steve holding his ground.
This is game 4.
But that wasn't the time.
Jacob's up 2-1.
That was not the time to hold his ground. Down throw back air.
But Pixy deleted him, and I didn't see.
Yeah, she up smashed him, or I think up aired him, and then like
basically this.
double jump. Yeah, was on top.
Oh,
of
you can't be. Okay, that is the riskiest option as like you could possibly do in this matchup is up being out of her combos because if you with the up B, that's just some up airs.
Yeah.
And you never want ZSS to have a free up air. You never do.
And Pixy really showing that, you know, this counter pick is the right choice here.
Yes. ZSS on Dreamland is like a very good
Yeah,
option.
yeah. She's saying, I want to go right back. This happening, you know.
That was very brave. If she just pressed the input early, he would have gotten spiked. Easily.
Getting in there, yep, not getting from there far. No, gets another. That pick not quite getting the up there. Wow.
Steve gonna take
not
stock.
being
Steve,
scared
yeah,
there.
Steve totally like brought that back. He was really far behind and he just stayed solid the whole stock.
And you would think with momentum-based players that, you know,
Yeah,
that
these
you lose
two
the lead.
both thrive off momentum.
Yeah.
Like this is super big deal.
But momentum, having momentum when you're not in the lead, pretty hard. So that was impressive.
Whipping me up the entire
way. When she goes to the up B in her combos, she's great at those up airs, but
Yeah.
up B might
Well,
be a
that's
bit
the
of a
tough part, honestly, of ZSS, because our up B is so like inconsistent. You have to get the
It's true,
exact
yeah, you're right. You're
spacing.
totally right.
If you don't get the launcher hitbox at the bottom, it just doesn't work. So
I don't want to say frame traps get wrong, but oh, is that a deli mistake?
That is it. That was really, really good.
Just one mistake, and that's CSS, right? You can't.
Steve was expecting a second up air before the up B, so it just connected.
Game 5 losers finals, making sure we all stay here late tonight.
What
But
time is
Spencer's
it?
still staying comfy and grams. That's right.
You give us a little look.
Yeah, I know. I know.
He's like, I know, I'm always there.
I'm not here to challenge him this time. But
Grant,
I
this is
know-
where I live, dude. Like, welcome to my crib, you know? Like,
It's been a while since Spencer has lost across the group.
it's been a while since he lost a set. I think the last person lost was Junker.
Yeah. Took the upset.
We're going Yoshi. Okay. I like this pick. Jacob's Yoshi.
Yeah, more to
is
me.
one of his like tried and trues for a while, and especially against people's secondaries that don't have like 100% solid fundamentals of character, he can just abuse you with the frame data. He does have to watch out though, because Yoshi's very easy to edge guard.
The least true thing I've ever seen in my life, but I mean, he read that
Yeah.
Pixie was just holding shield.
You gotta be scared of Yoshi, because like if he jabs you and it actually hits, then he's got a lot of options. So
Give me some grim rays. Not necessarily destroying.
oh, I'm surprised that didn't. I mean, you don't really want to go for tilts with Yoshi because his tilts are kind of useless, except for up tilt. But like in that situation, there was nothing he could really do other than the down smash. It still didn't connect for him.
Like down tilt's decent for doubles because it has nice knockback for it. But
Oh yeah, no,
side
down
tilt,
tilt
like,
is
why
good.
would you side tilt? Right?
But like in a situation where they're behind you and you're punishing out a shield, like you don't really have a lot of.
Yeah, like you can't side tilt.
Like that was the only move that actually could hit there, unless you like turn around F smash.
It was a good up tilt from Pixie. Really thought he was
I love the down B. That's the classic. That's like 2016 Steve. This is the down B out of combo.
Not wrong. I remember when I first played him, he was a down beer.
Yeah, he totally
That's
was.
all he would do. And that's how I beat him in the like 3 years ago.
Ooh, I like the B reverse. Or I guess it's a wave bounce. Yeah, the wave bounce on the neutral B to get the egg. And as you can see here, he's just completely taking control. Second he goes to... Yoshi is the character he started with and the one he's most comfortable with, so...
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised actually that he would choose to stay ZSS, given that this is FD.
Yeah, that's a big deal in this matchup. And just like with ZSS in general.
I mean, again, make it back. It is ZSS, but it's harder on this stage.
Although they are both shook, because I'm pretty sure Steve had like a pretty easy kill confirm, but he messed it up somehow. But making it back.
Steve letting out a side A, but no, not.
He
not
thought
quite
that there was
over
an
it.
SD, but there was
Yeah,
not.
that would've been awful.
But he's
And
still
it's
fine,
fine.
honestly. Both these characters kind of have bad frame data on the jab, or sorry, grabs. So they actually have good jabs. They have bad grabs.
Yes.
So both of them can kind of just like
What, is
hold
this that
shield in
grab?
last hit situations.
This is
I mean,
good.
her grab's good if you hit it,
Oh, what a.
but the frame data is so bad.
Throwing the controller. What a, you see that Bearder's down B out of shield? That wasn't out of shield maybe, but like. But like that was.
Best kill option out shield.
Yeah.
Cause you have to drop shield first, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That
Why
was
didn't
like
I just
so
go
fast.
ZSS
That was
after
so
game 2?
fast.